How are you, Primary 5? Today we have an OL session. We will start with Unit 6, Lesson 1 and 2 with the name During the Year. First of all, guys, let's start by asking you some questions like how do you spend your day at school and what's your favorite subject? You have to prepare the answers for the next session. And now let's start our session by taking some new words. First of all, it's the word subject. Of course, you know it. May I give you a sentence saying, today we have subjects like Arabic and English and math, science, all these are subjects. And also we have this word library. Library, it's a place, as you know, in it we can borrow and read books. So this is the library. May I give you a sentence saying, I went to the library to borrow a book. So this is library. And the last one we have favorite. Favorite. May I say that art is my favorite subject. So favorite means something in which I like or love. Okay, so this is the new words. And now let's take another word, which is music room. Music room. Look at this example. We play the guitar in the music room. So music room, it's a room in the school. In it we can play different kinds of musical instruments, like playing the guitar, playing the piano, all these and all the musical instruments. Look at this picture. This is the music room. Okay, and now let's move to something else. Now guys, we have things we do in each season. You know that in the year we have 4 seasons. So we will start by the first one, which is spring. Spring. As you know guys, spring, it's a season in the year in which you can see flowers and apples, and the weather in it is really nice. So this is spring. So we may pick apples, as you can see. So pick apples is something in which we can do in spring. Pick apples. You know what I mean by pick? It's mean to take it from the tree. So this is pick apples. And also we can plant flowers like this picture. So these are 2 things in which we can do in spring. Let's move to another season, and we have summer. Summer. As you know, summer is a season in which there is hot sun, as you can see from this picture. And this is the season in which we go to the beach and really have the summer holiday, and really we enjoy our time. So this is the summer. We may in the summer build a sand castle, as these guys. These guys are building a sand castle. They are next to the beach, so they are building a castle made of sand, as you can see. And also we have go to the beach. In summer, of course, we go to the beach as this family. Let's move to another season, and we have fall. Fall. Fall, it is a season in which you can see the leaves of the tree fall on the ground. So the activity we do in fall is we play in the leaves like these guys. So this is a picture of the fall. We may call it autumn also. And this is a picture in which the guys play in the leaves of the tree. Okay, and let's move to the last season, and we have winter. Winter. Of course, you know winter is the season in which the weather is really cold. You may see snow also in this season. What can we do in this winter? We can go skiing like this man. He's going skiing on the snow. Okay, so this is the winter, and in it we can go skiing. Now guys, let's move to know what happened in our lesson today. First of all, let's read this conversation together. We have a boy and a girl. They are talking to each other. The boy is asking first, what's your favorite subject? She answered, I like math. It's fun. It's fun mean it's good to take it. You will find it funny. Okay, and also we have the second picture. Excuse me, where is the library? Guys, if you want to ask about something, you can start with excuse me to stop the person and then ask him. So you want to ask me about a place, for example, you will say to me, excuse me, miss, and then you will ask me like, where is the library? The girl will answer, go straight. Go straight, guys, mean go ahead. We will take it later. Go straight. It's across from the music room. It's on the opposite side of the music room. She will say, thanks. They will answer, you are welcome. Oh, it's time for art class. It's time for art class. It's time for art class. He will say, great, that's my favorite. Okay, and now let's take some expressions from this conversation. We have the first one, it's go straight. Go straight. If you are describing the way to someone, you will say go straight, mean move ahead. Don't go left, don't go right. So this is go straight. May I give you a sentence saying to reach the museum, you have to go straight, then turn right. So this is the sentence. So look at this picture. This is go straight. Don't turn left, don't turn right. Okay, and now let's move to across from. Across from. Look at this example. The school is across from the bank. Across from, guys, mean on the opposite side. As you can see, this boy and girl are sitting across from each other. So this is across from mean on the opposite side. And now let's move to another thing. I have expression called it's time for. It's time for. After this expression, you may get the noun, or if you have a verb, you have to add ing to this verb. So look at these examples. It's a time for the art session. It's time for mean the time comes now and we have to go and attend the art session. Okay? So this is a noun. After it's time for the art session, it's a noun. If you have a verb, you have to add ing to it. So it's time for sleeping, it's time for going, it's time for eating. Okay? This is it's time for. And we have the last expression, that's my favorite, which means that is the thing in which I love. So may I have a dialogue, a little dialogue between A and B. A is saying, it's time for the English class. B will say, wow, that's my favorite. This means that's the subject in which I like. And now, guys, let's practice. We have the first question, circle the odd one and replace it with a correct one. We have to read these words and choose just one word to be the odd word and then write a correct word instead of it. Number one, we have fall, winter, May, and spring. What will be the odd one? Of course, this is May, because May, it's a month in the year, but I don't want this, I want a season. Okay, so I'll choose May and I'll write instead of it summer. Okay, so guys, this is the first one. Okay, let's move to the second one, and we have oranges, apples, flowers, and grapes. As you can see, you have orange, apples, and grapes. They are kinds of fruits, but not flowers. So we will replace it with another fruit, like, for example, bananas. Okay, so this is the second one. And now let's move to number 3. We have blue, red, dog, and green. It's very easy. So of course the odd one will be dog, and we will replace it with any color like yellow, for example. Okay, this is This is number 3. Let's move to number 4. We have in, for, to, and at. What will be the odd one? Of course, this is 4, because 4 is a number, but I don't want a number, I want a preposition like in, to, and at. You may write 4, but this 4, this is a preposition. You may write of, you may write under, anything of this. Let's move to number 5. I have library, room, beach, and plant. You have this library, room, and beach. They are places, but not a plant. So I don't want this plant, but I'll replace it with a place. So I don't want plant, but may I replace it with garden, for example. You may replace it with hospital, any place, school, as you like. Okay, now let's move to the second question. You have fill in the gaps and using these words. We have to read the words carefully. We have draw, on, stores, subject, and to. Let's read the text. Adil is a good boy. His favorite what is art? His favorite what? Of course, his favorite subject. His favorite subject is art. He can what? Nice pictures. He can what? Of course, he can draw. He can draw nice pictures. He doesn't like listening what music? Of course, it's listening to music. Rahma likes English very much. She goes to the library to read English stories. Okay, so this is our first question. Let's repeat it again. His favorite subject is art. He can draw nice pictures. He doesn't like listening to music. Rahma likes English very much. She goes to the library to read English stories. Okay, so this is this question. Let's move to another question. We have read the passage and then answer the questions. We have to read the passage together. Marwa and Hadir went to the library. The library is across from the music room. They helped the teacher. Marwa put away the books. Hadir swept the floor. The teacher was happy and thanked them. And now guys, let's fill in the blank box with true or false. Number 1, we have Marwa went to the library. Marwa went to the library. Yeah, it's true. Okay, and number 2, the teacher thanked Marwa and Hadir. Yeah, really, the teacher was happy and thanked them. So also it's true. Number 3, Hadir put away the box. No, it's false. Marwa put away the box. So this will be false. Okay, so the answer will be true. Again, true, then true, then false. Okay, and now let's move to answer the following questions. We have the first one, where is the music room? As you can see guys, they said in the passage, the library is across from the music room. So where is the music room? It's across from the library. So it's across from the library. Okay, this is the music room. It's across from the library. And now let's move to the last question. Who swept the floor? As you can see in the picture, Hadir swept the floor. Okay, this is the question. Hadir swept the floor. And now guys, let's move to another question. We have rearranged the following words. We have to read these words and make the correct sentence. We will start with the underlined word. So we will start with it's. It's what? It's time. Then for. It's time for. As we talk at. It's time for art class. So this is the answer. It's time for art class. And then in number 2, we have to start with the underlined word what. What is your favorite food? So this is the answer. What's your favorite food? Number 3, we have to start with it's. It's what? It's across from the music room. It's across from the music room. Number 4, we have to start with where. Where is the art room? So this is where is the art room. And now we have question number 5, punctuate the following. We have to make, first of all, the first letter in the sentence must start with capital letter. So this must start with capital T. And then we have to put here apostrophe, there. Then going, skiing, on and Thursday. It's a day of the week, so you have to start it with capital letter, and at the end you have to put full stop because this is a sentence. So it will be they, apostrophe of or, and Thursday, and at the end you have to put full stop. In number 2, we have to start with D capital letter. It's don't, D capital letter. And here we have Rehab. Rehab, guys, it's a name of a girl, so it must start with a capital letter. But pay attention, guys. If you are calling a person and you put his name at the end of the sentence, you have to put comma before it, like this. So you are calling Rehab, saying don't pick flowers, Rehab. So you are calling Rehab, so you have to put comma before Rehab. So again, guys, you have to start with capital letter in don't, and you have to put comma before Rehab, and you have to start Rehab itself by capital letter. And guys, this is an order, so you have to put exclamation mark at the end of the order. So you will say don't, the capital letter, comma before Rehab. Rehab starts with a capital letter, and then you have to put exclamation mark. Okay, and now let's move to the last question. You have to look and write a paragraph of 5 sentences. You have so describe this picture in just 5 sentences. Okay, and this will be your homework, guys. We have finished our session until now. If you want to ask any question, you can ask me next session. See you later.